Hi, this is Walter here with Garland Burks Marketing, and today I'm going to be testing out a couple different mics. First, we're going to test out the Rode NTG3, which is what you're listening to right now. We just got this mic recently. Before, we were using the Rode Video Mic Pro Plus, and it's a great mic. We absolutely loved it. We still are going to be using it for some vlogging and just for some other stuff, and especially as a backup. But we noticed we kind of needed an upgrade. We wanted to just make our stuff a little more professional and just move it up a little bit. We also got the Zoom H6 recorder, which is what we're recording on right now. When we switch to the Video Mic Pro Plus, we're actually going to be recording on the camera. So it's just going straight into it. So both the mics are up here right now. Again, the Rode NTG3, which is right here, and that's what you're listening to now. It just has the foam piece on it. And we have the Video Mic Pro Plus up there as well. So we'll go ahead and switch over to the Rode Video Mic Pro Plus and get a little taste of what that sounds like. So this is a test of the Rode Video Mic Pro Plus. So you can probably tell a little bit of a difference there. We haven't done much with the new one, the NTG3. This is our first time really testing it out. So we'll go ahead and switch back to the Rode NTG3. So this is the Rode NTG3. We're back to that again, and we're hoping we can use it pretty soon. This is like I said, our first time we've really tested it out, so I can't wait to listen to what it sounds like when you compare the two together, especially since it's the Video Mic Pro Plus is being plugged into the camera. That's where we've been having a lot of our issues of audio spiking and everything. With the Zoom H6, we're really excited to see how that works out and see if we can get a fuller sound, a better sound with the new microphone as well. So this is a test of the Rode NTG3. This is a test of the Rode NTG3. And I'll switch back over to the Video Mic Pro Plus. So this is now a test with the Rode Video Mic Pro Plus. Testing that out again. We're inside, both of them have the foam pieces on. Now we'll go ahead and switch back over to the NTG3. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the foam piece off. So we have this one foam piece over the top. That's all we've got up there. We'll take that off and see how that sounds as well. So we've taken off the foam piece now, and we're going to see how this sounds on the Rode NTG3. We're inside. We have everything controlled in here. No AC or anything like that running. So this is what it sounds like without the foam piece on. And I'll put that back on in 1 second. We'll switch over to the Video Mic Pro Plus right now. So now you can get a little bit of a taste to see what that sounds like. This is the Rode Video Mic Pro Plus. And now we'll switch back to the NTG3 without the foam piece on. This is the Rode NTG3. And now we'll go ahead and put this foam piece back on. And then we're going to test out the Video Mic Pro Plus on a couple different settings so we can hear what that sounds like. Right now we're on +20 on the Video Mic Pro Plus. That's what we usually record on. So we're going to kick that back down to 0 and then see what that sounds like and go from there. I'm going to put this back on the NTG3 first. So we're back and recording on the camera with the Video Mic Pro Plus. And we've just got the camera set to the auto settings now. We were set on manual before. We had it just one notch above right there at the bottom on the settings in the camera, but now we switched to auto just so we can get an idea of what this sounds like. So this is a test of the Video Mic Pro Plus on auto, and it's also set on 0. Before we were set at +20. And now we'll switch back to the Rode NTG3. So this is a test of the Rode NTG3. And one of the last things we'll do here is we'll test out just the microphone that comes on the Zoom H6 to see what that sounds like in comparison with the Rode NTG3 and also the Video Mic Pro Plus. So I've now got the Zoom H6 here right in hand, and we're just recording straight off the microphone that it comes with. I know a lot of people use this for podcasting and for other things. And this is what that audio would sound like if you were to just shoot straight out of here and just use the audio microphone that it comes with. So this is a test of the Zoom H6 and the microphone that it comes with. And one of the other things we're going to test now is we're going to switch over to the audio or the microphone that's on the camera. And this one's going to sound pretty bad. So you can tell, if you guys are into audio and you've done a lot of recording, you probably already know all this. But if you're not really into it, what you can hear right now is what it would sound like if we just recorded straight off the camera. And as you can tell, it really does not sound good at all compared to what we've been using. So this is why it's so important to hire a professional and use professional equipment, and make sure that the person that you hire knows how to use the equipment that they have.
So we're going to do a test now with the female voice, also a little bit louder voice because I tend to talk a little bit louder than Walter does. So right now we are testing the Rode NTG3. Testing the Rode NTG3. Now we're testing the Rode Video Mic Pro Plus. We're testing the Rode Video Mic Pro Plus. We're now testing the Zoom H6. This is the audio from the Zoom H6.
So we're going to go back through all three one more time so we can get a feel for what they all sound like back to back. So first, you're listening to the Rode NTG3. This is the Rode NTG3. And now we'll switch back to the Video Mic Pro Plus, just recording through the camera. This is the Rode Video Mic Pro Plus. And now for the last one, we'll switch to just recording on the Zoom H6 recorder. So now we're just recording on the mic that comes with the Zoom H6 recorder. This is what that would sound like. This is the Zoom H6 recorder and the microphone that comes with it. So as you can hear, the audio on the camera is really not good quality, and that's why it's always important, to make sure that you hire someone who actually has good equipment, actually knows how to use their equipment, which is what we're doing here right now. We're practicing with some new equipment we got, and we're excited to have this upgrade. This is the Rode NTG3 that you're listening to right now. It's a professional microphone that we're really excited to have upgraded to. We're excited to use it on a couple shoots we've got coming up over the next month, and excited to get some more practice in like today. So thanks for watching, and hope you got something out of it. Hope you learned something new if you don't know much about audio, and hopefully maybe you understand a little bit more why it's important to have good equipment and to hire someone who's a professional.